All right, Los Angeles Dodgers fans, let's dive into a whirlwind of memories and reflections on what has been an absolutely breathtaking postseason. From the very start, the tension was palpable. There were moments when the margin between victory and defeat was razor thin, and every pitch, every swing, every throw seemed to carry the weight of the entire season. The Dodgers, for all their talent, were tested in ways that made it clear that championships are never handed out. They are earned through resilience, precision, and a little bit of luck. Thinking back to the early games, the sense of fragility was ever present. One misstep, one slight error, and entire games could have slipped away. For instance, during a critical matchup in Philadelphia, the Phillies were mounting a comeback, and a single misplay could have tied the game, altering the trajectory of the series entirely. The pressure on the Dodgers bullpen during those stretches cannot be overstated, as every reliever was under scrutiny and every decision carried monumental stakes. Even seasoned veterans like Will Smith were called upon to perform under the tightest margins, making plays that seemed almost impossibly precise. Throughout the postseason, there were moments that demanded split-second judgment and perfect execution. Consider the relay throws that turned potential disaster into triumph, or the way fielders like Oscar Hernandez, who had struggled during the season, suddenly became the embodiment of perfection, channeling the precision of legendary players when it mattered most. It was these fleeting flashes of brilliance, often overlooked in the moment, that collectively built the path to victory. The Dodgers' ability to navigate these precarious situations was a testament not just to talent, but to the careful management and strategic thinking that guided each series. Managerial decisions played a crucial role, especially when it came to navigating the ever-complex bullpen rotations. Instead of clinging to rigid norms or past strategies, the Dodgers adjusted dynamically, selecting pitchers not by reputation, but by the immediate needs of the game, a philosophy that repeatedly paid off. The team's willingness to innovate in the face of uncertainty allowed them to overcome what could have easily been insurmountable obstacles, turning potential failure into defining triumphs. The postseason was also a showcase of individual brilliance, none more striking than the extraordinary performance of Shohei Ohtani. In one game, Ohtani dominated with 6 shutout innings on the mound, while simultaneously hitting 3 home runs to secure the pennant, a feat so exceptional that it defied belief. For a moment, questions about his form, his timing, and his ability to perform simultaneously as a hitter and pitcher evaporated entirely. He transformed doubts into dominance, proving that peak performance in baseball is not merely a product of circumstance, but of exceptional skill and mental fortitude. Meanwhile, the team as a whole demonstrated a remarkable ability to withstand moments of chaos, such as the 18-inning marathon that tested both stamina and composure. From Clayton Kershaw's tense, drawn-out at-bats to the flawless relief efforts of Edgardo Enriquez and Will Klein, the Dodgers showed that resilience, patience, and precision could overcome even the most nerve-wracking situations. Walk-off home runs, impeccable defensive plays, and seemingly minor contributions that shifted momentum all wove together into a tapestry of postseason excellence. Throughout this journey, the Dodgers were constantly on the precipice, facing scenarios where a single misstep could have altered the outcome of the series entirely. There were moments when the difference between triumph and defeat was measured in millimeters, inches, or the precise positioning of a fielder's glove. The collision in left field, the ball lodging at the base of the wall in Toronto, and countless other micro-moments highlighted just how fragile victory can be, and yet how tenacious and prepared this team was in the face of adversity. The postseason was not simply a series of games. It was a high-stakes test of strategy, skill, and composure under pressure. Every pitch called by the manager, every substitution, and every decision on the mound carried consequences that reverberated far beyond the immediate moment. The Dodgers' capacity to manage these situations, to pivot and adapt when the standard approach failed, showcased a blend of intelligence, experience, and instinct that is rare in professional sports. Even outside of individual games, the broader narrative of the Dodgers season is defined by calculated risks and strategic evolution. Their bullpen management, which had been a potential Achilles heel, was handled with creativity and courage. Players who had struggled at times were repositioned, fresh arms were deployed in high-leverage situations, and the team trusted in the strengths of its personnel rather than conventional metrics. These decisions exemplify a shift in how championship-level baseball is approached in the modern era. Adaptability, situational awareness, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty as part of the strategy. The Dodgers' leadership recognized that rigid adherence to a formula, no matter how successful in the regular season, cannot guarantee postseason success. Instead, success requires constant reassessment, courage to make unconventional decisions, and faith in the players to execute under pressure. In reflecting on the Dodgers' path through the postseason, what stands out most is not just the victories themselves, but the sheer number of critical moments that could have gone either way. From key defensive plays to clutch hitting, from strategic pitching changes to flawless execution of seemingly minor plays, the margin for error was minuscule. Every game became a series of high-pressure tests that measured not only talent, but mental toughness and focus. Players like Freddie Freeman, who delivered walk-off home runs at crucial moments, exemplify the importance of rising to the occasion when stakes are at their highest. Meanwhile, lesser highlighted contributions, such as perfect relay throws or timely defensive positioning, demonstrate how collective excellence is built from countless individual actions, each executed with precision. The cumulative effect of these moments, magnified by the intensity of postseason baseball, created a narrative of tension, drama, and ultimate triumph that will be remembered by Dodgers fans for years to come. The team's ability to combine individual brilliance with strategic team management, all under the relentless pressure of the postseason, illustrates why the Dodgers are considered among the most formidable franchises in modern baseball. It is a reminder that championships are not simply a measure of talent, but of execution under pressure, resilience in the face of adversity, and a capacity for strategic innovation when circumstances demand it. The 2025 postseason, in particular, stands as a testament to these principles, offering a sequence of unforgettable games, jaw-dropping performances, and moments of tension that exemplify the very essence of competitive baseball. From the early games fraught with potential pitfalls to the dramatic walk-offs and critical defensive plays, the Dodgers demonstrated an uncanny ability to turn potential disaster into defining triumph. Every inning, every at-bat, and every pitch became a test of skill, focus, and adaptability, and the team passed with distinction, crafting a postseason narrative that blends suspense, brilliance, and sheer willpower. Continuing from the highs and lows of the Dodgers' 2025 postseason journey, the story becomes even more remarkable when we consider the way the team handled adversity and uncertainty. Each series brought new challenges, and the Dodgers had to constantly adjust to situations that could have unraveled the most experienced squads. Every pitch, every defensive alignment, every managerial decision carried weight, and yet the team consistently found a way to rise to the occasion. The role of the bullpen, in particular, cannot be overstated, as it became the backbone of the team's postseason resilience. Pitchers who had faced struggles during the regular season were called upon to deliver in high-pressure moments, and their ability to rise to the occasion demonstrated not just skill, but a remarkable mental toughness. Every inning was a test of composure, and every reliever had to confront the possibility that a single mistake could swing an entire game or even a series. The way the Dodgers managers and coaching staff navigated these moments reflected a level of strategic sophistication that goes beyond conventional thinking. Decisions about who would pitch, when to make substitutions, and how to position players in the field were informed not only by statistics, but by intuition and a deep understanding of the game's nuances. This dynamic approach allowed the Dodgers to exploit matchups, mitigate weaknesses, and take advantage of opportunities in ways that often left opponents scrambling to respond. The confidence that the players exhibited as a result of this strategic clarity was evident on every pitch and swing. When a reliever stepped onto the mound, there was trust in the plan and trust in teammates, and that cohesion translated into performances that were both precise and inspired. The postseason was also a showcase of individual heroics that elevated the narrative beyond the ordinary. Players like Shohei Ohtani created moments that will be remembered for decades, combining pitching dominance with offensive brilliance in a manner that is almost unprecedented in baseball history. Ohtani's ability to deliver 6 shutout innings and follow it up with 3 home runs in a single game to clinch the pennant was not just remarkable, it was historic. This performance, emblematic of the extraordinary skill present on the Dodgers roster, reminded fans and analysts alike that postseason baseball often demands the kind of individual brilliance that can change the course of entire series. Similarly, Freddie Freeman's walk-off home runs in critical moments highlighted the importance of seizing opportunities when they arise, and of performing under pressure in ways that elevate the team as a whole. Beyond individual heroics, the Dodgers' defensive excellence played a crucial role in shaping the outcomes of tight games. Relay throws, perfectly timed slides, and precise positioning all contributed to moments where potential defeat was transformed into victory. For instance, plays in Toronto that required absolute perfection from multiple defenders simultaneously showcased the team's preparation, focus, and ability to execute under extreme pressure. These moments often passed unnoticed in real time, yet they were instrumental in preserving leads and creating opportunities for walk-off victories. It is the combination of these defensive feats with clutch hitting and strategic pitching that underscores why the Dodgers were able to navigate one of the most challenging postseasons in recent history. Management decisions were equally critical to the Dodgers' success. Dave Roberts and his staff demonstrated a remarkable willingness to break from convention when necessary, choosing pitchers based on immediate effectiveness rather than traditional metrics like saves or appearances. This flexible, situation-driven approach allowed the team to optimize its performance under pressure and to compensate for the absence or underperformance of key players. The decision to rotate relievers and mix bullpen arms strategically ensured that the team could maintain high performance over multiple innings, games, and series. These decisions, though sometimes unconventional, exemplify a philosophy that prioritizes winning the present moment above adherence to rigid formulas, a mindset that has become increasingly important in modern postseason baseball. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Dodgers' postseason performance was their ability to manage and thrive during high-pressure, multi-inning games. The 18-inning marathon, for instance, tested not only physical endurance, but also mental resilience. From the beginning of the game to the final, every pitch and play carried immense significance. And yet the Dodgers consistently found ways to stay composed and make the plays necessary to survive. The culmination of this game, with a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 18th, encapsulated the drama, tension, and skill that defined their postseason. Every contributor, from seasoned veterans to lesser-known relievers, played a part in navigating these grueling contests and turning them into memorable triumphs. Beyond the technical execution, the Dodgers' journey also highlighted the importance of timing and synchronicity in baseball. Seemingly small moments, a perfect throw, a well-timed slide, or a precise pitch, became the difference between victory and defeat. These moments, often dependent on millimeters of precision, reflected the team's ability to perform under pressure and to execute at the highest level when stakes were at their peak. The blend of preparation, skill, and instinct created a series of plays that, when viewed collectively, defined the narrative of the postseason and elevated the Dodgers' performance into the realm of extraordinary. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In what would undoubtedly be one of the most shocking moves of the offseason, whispers around Major League Baseball suggest that star pitcher Corbin Burnes may have already inked a deal with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Sources familiar with the situation, though unnamed, claim that discussions between Burnes' camp and the Dodgers' front office moved at lightning speed, leaving fans and analysts alike scrambling to process the news. If true, This would mark a stunning turn of events for a pitcher who has been linked with several other teams rumored to be in the market for elite arms. Burnes, known for his electric fastball and devastating breaking pitches, has consistently been among the league's most dominant starters, making him an irresistible target for any contender looking to bolster its rotation. The Dodgers, already boasting a deep and talented pitching staff, would appear to have made a calculated move to add another star to an already formidable roster. Speculation is swirling over how Burnes would fit into the existing rotation, especially given the team's penchant for carefully managing innings and maximizing playoff potential. Fans have taken to social media, with reactions ranging from disbelief to excitement. Some argue that the Dodgers' financial resources and championship aspirations make them the perfect landing spot for Burnes, while others question the wisdom of such a high-profile acquisition. Could this move signal a renewed push for dominance in the National League, or is it part of a broader strategy to reshape the team around elite pitching? Analysts are already debating the potential ripple effects across the league, including how other teams might respond to a surprise signing of this magnitude. While official confirmation remains elusive, the rumor alone has sparked endless discussion and speculation among insiders, commentators, and fans alike. If Burnes has indeed committed to Los Angeles, it will be a move that could redefine the Dodgers' trajectory and send shockwaves through the MLB landscape. Until an official announcement is made, all eyes will remain glued to the Dodgers camp, eager for even the smallest hint that this blockbuster acquisition is more than just speculation. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.